I don't know what gift we're giving, or what the terms are.
And
here.
I can go on to the dashboard. Where is dashboard? Excuse me. Settings? That's what I want. I think. Is it what I want? Channels?
You want millions of dollars with one time.
What do I want?
On stream, so between that and...
No.
Alright, let's see how bad... Okay, Juker is in this game.
So!
A Japanese player, Tenchi, Andy, and Delta. And this is a free-for-all, which means I'm gonna get my ass kicked.
Juker would be in this game.
Juker randomly showing up in a multiplayer game?
Juker ran straight for me, too. That's the best thing about it. And I'm first player dead. God, it's been so fucking long. And I'm paralyzed. Someone sniped my kill. Never mind, I got it back. Wait, didn't I? Oh no, I dropped the tempura bomb because I picked up the other one. Shit. Anytime this wants to wear off, that'd be fantastic.
The Kuza, I thought Chrome had an option to turn off autocomplete in the address bar under Chrome //flags. Where all the weird options are. Like the hidden options.
Wow, that took me way too long to find. Okay.
These takes me too long to find.
Proton 1. Which isn't another actual Twitch account.
There's another what?
Proton 1 is a Twitch account.
Oh, right, because all the fake Johns.
I think that was from the Speed Gamers.
Yep. So someone's saying, John, in order to get community night for Uprising, you need to give everyone your FC, and people will give their friend codes to you for the friends lobby in Wi-Fi. Ugh. I kind of don't like that setup, not gonna lie.
Mm-mm. They just, to some degree, seems like a set that can be abused.
So I have the gifting add-on open.
Okay.
Oh shit, Juker has the daybreak. Fuck!
Ooh. He's gonna fuck your shit up. Oh, there he did. Okay, so he did fuck your shit up.
Yeah, but not with daybreak, with something else. His actual weapon.
It's like I'm getting every fourth frame, so it's kind of hard to keep up on that.
Yeah, that's actually kind of how it is in the game at certain points.
Oh, okay.
Not gonna mince words. Oh, now I have a part of the daybreak.
Is it any smoother on the actual hardware than it is what you're seeing on your computer, or?
Yeah. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, that's a throne cyclone. Fuck. What the fuck?
In other words, Juker has infinite line and remote bombs.
I have no way to export a list. I could just roll a person, though. Like an active talker.
We're still trying to figure out what gift is up for grabs.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep.
They're giving Dust and Elysian Tail.
I got 4, so I beat Juker at least.
Which everyone's giving away from if they bought the Humble Bundle.
Yeah, it's not gonna work very well.
That's a shame. No other online games?
Oh, cool. I played Faraway mode in Together mode for 10 times, and now I've got another part of my puzzle. I only have another 23 left to go on this. Did all the Palutena, and I've only got 50 out of 120 on Hades.
You've got so far, and you've tried so hard.
I should start playing Bravely Default and just ignore everyone. It's like, I'm good for the rest of the night, guys. You can do whatever the fuck you want.
Just play the Final Fantasy rhythm game and make me and Brad happy.
Do you want me to put Do you want me to put Theatrhythm on? Do you want me to put Theatrhythm on?
That game is amazing.
What?
The Final Fantasy rhythm game?
The Final Fantasy rhythm game? When did this happen?
You don't know about Theatrhythm?
No.
Alright.
Like one...
Hang on.
Wasn't that like a launch title for the 3DS? Or like
no, it came out like 2 years ago. And the sequel comes out this year.
How did I not know this existed?
Hopefully it doesn't mind that I'm playing in a different 3DS.
What does it play like?
There's 3 different modes to it. How do you not know about Theatrhythm? Really?
I never know what it's called. 3DS? I always just call it the Final Fantasy rhythm game.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't own a 3DS, so I haven't been paying closer attention to the releases for it, unless something catches like actual news media and it catches my eye, like Streets of Rage.
All right, I'll ignore this because don't care. Not on my proper profile. Oh, it's not gonna have the DLC songs either. What is even my team in this game? I might have been power leveling. Or I might have started a new character. Fuck, it's been so long, I don't even remember half this shit in this game. I don't care!
Hey,
no! Let me play video game!
Remember Nintendo handhelds when you just had a cartridge and the flash memory?
Yep, I was using a new team. Okay, so there's 3 different modes. There's series mode, which is where you basically play through 3 different songs based on a game, and there's challenge mode where you try to perfect songs and stuff like that. Let's go to series mode for now. I'll show you off the series mode.
The first Final Fantasy I saw in chat was 6.
6 was the first one that got mentioned?
By Tenmar.
I'm trying to think which one had the best songs to play. I can give 6 some love. Let me switch my team up. Apparently, I'll have level 1 members.
So you play 2 Final Fantasy music? Yep. Okay, I'm liking that.
Who was I playing as when I played this game? I believe, yeah, Zidane, level 99. That's definitely who I was playing as. Jesus.
Oh wow.
Okay, so let me just switch. Yeah, actually will help a lot because I can play harder songs. No, god damn it, John. Remember how to play this game. Okay, change. Zidane. You were probably... No, you weren't. You were one of them. Squall. I probably used Tidus. Sure did. I think I used all 4 male characters for a bonus. Lightning, no. Oh god, it was Vaughn. Is there anyone else?
I love the little tiny cloud.
Cosmos I used a bit, apparently. Ash I used a bit. Cypher. Where's Locke? Oh, I must not have Locke unlocked. Aerith.
That's amusing.
Sid.
The phrasing.
Yeah, I guess it was Vaughn. So I guess that was my good team.
Oh, that's not bad. They're fun characters. What do the characters do?
Oh my god, I don't care about extra data! Holy shit!
Hey, this is a new 3DS. Hey.
Now, the worst part is I have to go back in here to show John, or to show Brad and you, I guess. John, you probably know about this.
I know bits of this game, yeah. I played a little.
Alright, so you can equip them with special abilities, so...
Okay.
In the case here of Zidane, I can steal, so activated when 20% success after defeating a monster in a certain mode of gameplay. Works once per stage and guarantees you get the monster's item. Like, all monsters you fight will drop specific items. Earth Blues is an attack spell, increases parameters while equipped, adds 30 to my agility, and then adds a further 45 to luck during battle sections.
Okay.
Grand Lethal, activated in BMS when a boss class monster appears, deals damage in direct proportion to the strength and level. So my strength is 184, which means it's S rank, and then I've got all these other moves I can equip on there instead. But they use CP, which you can only see on the second screen, which is a little tricky with the current setup.
Yeah. So it's like a light RPG battle system for setting up your characters?
Yeah.
Okay.
It only really matters. Like the more HP the characters have, that's how much you can basically fuck up during the game.
Okay.
Let's do Final Fantasy VI since Tenmar wanted it. And I'm super rusty, so I'm gonna do basic course. So there's 3. So they'll do a little intro where they'll like give you the story of Final Fantasy VI with the theme song, and if you hit the bottom screen whenever a note hits the crystal, you get bonus points, which is worth money for unlocking stuff, basically.
Okay.
You can otherwise skip it though, because I mean, it's literally you don't even. It doesn't even matter if you do nothing.
But you know, extra money is always good.
And the intro is not usually that long, so it's not that big a deal.
Here's all of Final Fantasy IV in a paragraph.
6.
Oh yeah, 6. Yeah.
But yeah, it's basically like a text scroll or what the manual description would say for the game.
Dan was saying he wanted 4, so I was reading him say he wants Final Fantasy 4.
I mean, 6 is only slightly better than 4.
Twitch plays Kaizo.
No.
Nope. Mm-mm. Twitch plays Guitar Hero. I would watch that.
Have you seen Twitch plays Pokemon plays Tetris?
No.
It is literally someone who takes the inputs from Twitch plays Pokemon and puts them in a Tetris game.
That's great.
It's
That's
pretty
amazing.
good. It's so broken, like pieces start going up.
Guys, I think it's working as intended.
Ever played the XKCD Tetris game?
No.
Where it's all straight lines.
No. Randall Monroe did a comic about Tetris, about like, you know, just ridiculousness, and in the comic it was the Tetris field and the bottom was rounded.
Oh yeah, that's right.
it was a half circle, and then somebody went out and actually made it with Tetris and physics, and like the pieces kind of fall and they have their own emphasis upon them, and you can play normal Tetris, or you could just break everything, and it was the best thing.
Alright, this should be into the intro. Yeah. Cool.
That was a hell of an intro.
You got 118.
Mm-hmm. My friends, we shoot ruthlessly for Gil. Hang on,
I've never seen 4 people speak so in sync.
Mm-hmm. Theatrhythm Final Fantasy. Let's change the game title. And let's see here. Let's see if I can remember how to do this. So in this mode, I control the meter going up and down.
Okay.
So I have to tap it with, like, the song. All my other abilities are activating there, so... So there's taps and slides.
Alright, so that's you know, standard fare for touchscreen interface rhythm gaming.
Yeah, and then obviously certain directions.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will point out this is also on iOS. But you have to pay...
I was about to say, I've played iOS rhythm games that use this almost exact same interface.
This was on 3DS first, then they ported it to iOS. And I believe it's worse on there because you don't get as many songs right off the bat.
It's a shame.
I might be wrong on that, I'm not sure.
I think in one of the 2 Rock Band games for iOS, this is what the vocal tracks were, or essentially pretty much what you're doing here.
Makes you want to bust out Guitar Hero on tour.
Because that was a good game. You lied.
So now that I did that correct, I have a chocobo. So now I'm going
it moves a little
faster. Yep.
Okay.
The idea is you're trying to get as far on the map as you can, and if you get to the end, you will get bonus treasures.
Okay.
And the treasures will be stuff like, oh, apply this to your character, and now it's going to be a little bit faster. Might give it a better attack move during certain sections. Might be extra experience. Might be pieces to unlock a new character. Usually those are doing dark notes, I've noticed.
So they just kind of essentially added...
See, I just found this Moogle, so now he's going to, I believe, yep, drop a treasure chest.
Okay.
I think it's for... And there's Locke.
Yay!
He also gives me a treasure chest. And then we dance!
Dance. If you want to.
And then on the bottom...
Master, Guitar Hero Van Halen was so good they gave it away for free.
Pretty much.
I mean, it looks like it's a nifty rhythm game.
It is pretty cool. It tracks like your critical section on each part, which apparently I improved a little bit. I was 2 notes away from a perfect chain, like maximum ranked perfect chain, so not bad. And there's all the experience I got. There's the items I got on the bottom screen. So I got an experience up scroll 3 and a collect-a-card 74. Collect-a-cards are either the characters you're playing as or some of the enemies you can fight. And there's the arrhythmia I got, which unlocks more characters if I don't in certain ways, or unlocks songs too. But I think at this point, I don't know if it's not even going to unlock anything anymore. Maybe a character or two.
It is funny that you get a bonus just for having all men.
Yeah, same with all women too. But when the game starts, oh my god! When the game starts, you do not have enough female characters unlocked to get the female bonus.
Oh, okay.
Hey, John.
What?
You're playing on a different 3DS.
Yeah. Still stupid. Alright, now it's battle time.
Oh boy, okay.
So now, this is where my entire party shows up. And now we fight Ultros, apparently.
You always have Ultros in Final Fantasy VI.
So now, whatever line it's on, that character's doing that much damage, so that's where the stats come into play.
Oh, but you're still doing the same amount of like tapping and motion stuff on the bottom screen?
Yep.
Okay.
And eventually I'll get to a boss character, so... And obviously the criticals mean you're doing critical damage, and stuff like that, so...
Yeah, so it's for lack of better words, flavor text added around a basic rhythm gaming engine.
Yeah.
Which isn't bad by any stretch of the imagination. I mean, that's what most good rhythm games are, unless they have a very unique interface.
Oh, and now I pull off a summon.
Ooh, okay.
Do you remember the storyline in Guitar Hero Warriors of Rock?
Let's pretend that didn't exist. Do you know in some of the Takeo no Tatsujin games had storylines? You know, storylines for a drumming game. That's what you mean.
Dude, storyline for Guitar Hero, you become a giant metal death machine facing another giant monster while rocking out to Megadeth.
This one sold well, is what you're saying, right? And now I'm fighting Kefka.
The very last Guitar Hero probably sold okay. It was their last hurrah, so they got all like the songs everyone always wanted in it, like Black Widow, Laporte, and Fury of the Storm.
Oh, and there's a little timer at the bottom of the screen. I just noticed that.
Mm-hmm. That tells you when like summoning sections are coming up, and if you nail them, you get like the bonus points and everything. So.
Okay, I mean, it looks like a relatively competent rhythm game, which is nice.
I just love how the characters look.
Yeah, the art style is really good.
I mean, that's something like this would be almost enough to sell me on a 3DS. Bearing in mind that the reason I bought a DS was because Elite Beat Agents was on the DS. And that was a frustratingly addictive rhythm game.
I got a Chocobo Feather and 3 collector cards. Sean, look at this.
What are we looking at? It's something... Oh, it's something Brandon made. Good God. Always. Always.
Okay,
oh, wow.
Alright, I did not expect the old me to be... Okay, you know what?
That's
good.
Oh,
that's
wow.
Good. That's good. Thank Brandon, very good.
That was a thing.
Thank you for telling me like current SD card does not contain any extra data.
Did you know that you're playing?
No, I didn't know actually.
Yes,
All right, so now
I just.
I think this is the opera scene now, I believe, and this is where the third gameplay style comes in.
Okay. Ooh, train level. Okay.
Which is a little bit more akin to like OS, but not really.
Oh, okay, yeah. And you're tapping on the bottom screen still, right?
Yep.
Oh, that's nice. I like that they mixed it. I mean, so is it still the same actions then? Just they change what you're looking at? I mean, that's not bad per se.
I akin it to OS because it's moving around on the lines, but really, it's kind of. I don't know.
I've played versions of OS that was essentially this. They were dubbed OS Lite. And the theory was, yeah, you watch one thing, you did a different thing. They're meant to for you to play with like a keyboard and mouse as opposed to not keyboard and mouse, just keyboard as opposed to playing with a mouse.
This reminds me of the old DDR games on PS2 that you would play and then had like a music video in the background, and it's just like a Let's Play of Final Fantasy VI in the background.
Oh man.
We got Tim's LP going here now.
Yep.
Alright guys, and this is the part where we go to Fort Fair Ruin. I'm gonna go get that guy Kafka. I cannot do his rupee scream. I've never tried at the same time, but
it has to hurt his throat when he does it.
I'm pretty sure it does.
Yeah, it has to. I remember all of these themes in Final Fantasy VI. This is great.
So now I get an extended version of the song because I didn't screw up the little area. Which really means you're just getting more points. And anytime I mess up my health meter up in the top right, that's where I take damage from. And like I said, the more health you have, the more mistakes you can make, and on the higher difficulties, the better you can play. If you go on to like expert with level 1 characters, you will die in probably like 4 mistakes.
So a standard rhythm game at that point.
Yeah.
Okay, I can dig it.
People are saying more like Guitar Man. Yeah, actually, that's not a bad comparison too.
No, that's not. No. I mean,
excepting in Guitar Man, you had to make sure you match along with the line with movement-wise. You don't have to do that here. You just have to hold down on it.
I always wanted to play. Oh my god, what was it called? It was the game that looked box art wise a lot like Mr. Mosquito.
Oh, the one with the composer,
Yeah.
Mad Maestro.
I always wanted to play that game.
You received 29,000 RM. A new light shines in the crystal, and a new song has been added to the music player. Okay.
I don't know. I don't think I've ever can mentally recall any reviews of that game.
What, Mad Maestro?
Yeah, whether it was good or not.
I heard it was alright.
I also always wanted to play Mr. Mosquito.
Mr. Mosquito was interesting, at best.
We did it. We beat Final Fantasy VI.
Man, those were some speedrunning strats right there. Oh, I know a couple people in the chat might saw me. I tweeted this a couple of nights ago on a whim, but it occurred to me, Twitch plays Pokemon as a speedrun.
How so?
Because it's its own category now.
Oh my god.
So when they beat the game, they will have the speedrun world record for beating Pokemon with over a certain number of people playing concurrently. It's on the same game. Which is terrifying, but if somebody takes that to the logical extreme, then, you know, at next SGDQ or AGDQ, they could have a lot of fun with that. 10 we only need that list if we're still doing the giveaway. I don't know what the status of the giveaway is.
The SGDQ is going to be really good this summer.
Pat's trying to go.
Yeah, I heard Pat was trying to...
With Goosebumps, right?
Yeah, with Goosebumps, which is... Have you seen him play it? It's hysterical.
I remember... The only thing I know about him playing that game is that they reconsidered because he said he wouldn't do dick in hand %, which scared me.
It's Pat.
Alright, so should I do another song? I had some people saying Final Fantasy. Oh my god, please stop asking this.
Hey John, I think your 3DS has some questions for you.
Maybe.
About, you know...
I don't know, I'm not a huge Final Fantasy fan, so I'm not the one to ask which game. The only song I know is One Winged Angel from 7.
It's like the worst song from 7, too.
Yeah, sadly I don't have any of the DLC because this is not my normal 3DS, so...
What was the cutoff on this? 13?
What? The cutoff for this one's 13, yep.
That's a lot of good music still. I probably wouldn't play anything past, like, 9, but... You know.
Actually, no, sorry, this came out before 13 even happened. Or was it? No, there's 13 songs, they're mine. You're totally right.
Drantino, I probably didn't see the Twitch message because I don't actually have Twitch open.
Some people said 4. Let's see what the songs are here from 4. Battle with the Four Fiends. Main theme of Final Fantasy IV. Theme of Love. Let's do the Battle with Four Fiends. Let's try Expert. I got my decent characters. This will probably go bad, but...
In Before Death.
Yes, now we pray mythically in a panic. I will probably fuck this up. I don't... Apparently I was decent at this game when I last played it because I got a S rank on this.
No, now I'm catching flack in the chat for calling One Wing Angel one of the worst songs in Final Fantasy VII.
It was all a clever ruse. Get you yelled at by chat.
How dare I have an opinion about the music in that game?
Yeah, how dare you?
How dare you not say Final Fantasy VII is a masterpiece that is not the greatest gaming achievement of all time.
Not a masterpiece.
Oh shit.
But it has cloud saving on Steam.
Get out of this call, God.
Good lord. I think my problem with Final Fantasy VII is strictly stems from the fact that I know, like, I had reference points before I played Final Fantasy VII because I've played other Final Fantasies before that, and a lot of people know who love Final Fantasy VII. That's their first, which you always love your first. I'm always going to be biased to Final Fantasy IV because that was the first one I actually beat. Although I'm one of those freaks that likes 8.
I have every Final Fantasy except 7. Hold on.
To be fair, 8 at least had Triple Triad.
Yeah. And I thought 8 was really clever in the story, and then everyone I talked to, like, at school didn't get it. And then apparently the story that I thought it had is a conspiracy, like, not a conspiracy, but, like, it's one of those weird, like, underground, like, you have to find, like, weird websites that explain it.
Are you a fan of Squall's Dead, basically?
Yeah. Yeah, I was one of those when I first played it, I thought, oh, Squall's Dead, this makes sense, this is really clever. And everyone's like, no, that doesn't make any sense. I'm like, okay. So I went for years thinking I was insane. Not really, but you know what I mean.
I have 4, 5, 6, 8, 9.
Alright, Vaughn leveled up. His magic went up by 1 point. And his health
Yay!
went up. His health went up
that
by
dance is
21.
Actually, I have more Final Fantasies now. I have 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 12, 13. So the only main ones I'm missing are 1, 2, 3, 7, and 10 that aren't MMOs.
Or tactics, or portables, you mean?
I said main.
Yeah, well, that's what.
The numbered ones.
Is Man with a Machine Gun on this one? I think it is. Yes, it is. Apparently I did this one Ultimate. Let's see how this goes.
Ooh.
Oh, man.
For now, we've come dizzily for music! Apparently I've played this 5 times and only cleared it 3 times.
That should be exciting.
Alright, let's see here.
You had a little bit Mario Kart night turned out to be. Rhythm games. It's because me and Brad are here.
It's really because I was just immensely curious about this game. I didn't know it existed. I'm kind of really digging it.
Brad's gonna come in IRC tomorrow, so I got a 3DS.
Dude, I wish. The problem is if I get a 3DS,